Previously on Survivor. On day 12 in the South China Sea, our castaways got thrown a curveball. This is a tribe shuffle. Drop your buffs right there where you are on that grandstand.
WTF.
Jenna's captain Corne tried to get her back on Seletan in the transfer negotiations with Utara captain Mark Fish.
Jenna's huge with team spirit, and I think on that side I'm losing a lot.
But Mark decided to hold on to Jenna for Utara, as well as David.
Just when you get static and you put your feet up and you think this is it, Survivor will sort them out. Survivor will sort them out.
Seletan scored 3 new members. In Buchle, Solly and Val.
It feels like a home for a girl.
Having lost one of their core members, the Rugrats on Seletan wanted to throw Jenna a lifeline.
I'm saving Jenna.
I don't think that's possible.
It is possible.
How?
We can slip the idol in our bag.
I think it's a good idea.
It's a chance we're taking. It's a big chance.
At the Immunity Challenge, Corne executed Moira's plan by giving Jenna her bag with the idol hidden inside it. But the Utara tribe members were immediately suspicious.
Like, had you just whispered it out loud? Like you could have just screamed.
Xavier makes a run around. He's down. Xavier scores. Despite Utara's best efforts, Corne's Seletan players dominated them in the Immunity Challenge. Making a beeline for that white. Mark Althoff helping him. It's a score. Grabbing victory. Seletan wins this challenge. Wins tribal immunity. And sending Utara off to tribal council. Back at the Utara camp, Shane confirmed their suspicions about the idol and stole it from Jenna's bag with the help of his Utara tribe mates. And even though Stephen wanted nothing to do with the actual act of stealing,
I would reap the benefits of it, but yeah, I'm not encouraging it and don't want to be a part of it.
his alliance now has an idol, and everyone knows where it is.
Right now, the idol is sitting in our sweet potatoes.
But Jenna's idol is not the only idol at the Utara camp. Shane found one earlier in the game and shared it only with Marion.
Effectively, Marion and I hold two immunity idols.
When Jenna asked Shane about her idol, he lied to her with a straight face.
Don't you guys have an idol?
No, I don't have an idol. Do not have the idol.
Leaving Jenna with only her former Seletan tribe mate David to confide in.
I did winning idol.
David, realizing that he's been thrown a lifeline by the tribe shuffle, continued the lie.
Forgive me. I lied. But they lied to me.
At Tribal Council, all of the Utara members, including David,
Corne dropped you in the Dwang.
voted for Jenna, ending her journey in the South China Sea.
Jenna, tribe has spoken.
"13 are left. Who will be voted out next?"
These guys are not stupid. They're not the most physical people on earth, but my word, I have respect for them when it comes to thinking and thinking things through. Thanks for keeping my back, guys. I appreciate it.
Nice to have you here, Dave.
Thanks for keeping my back, eh?
We have felt your pain on many a night here. It was a miracle that you still made it up.
Yes.
Yeah, coming out from that.
Just lucky your team just was falling apart there, stealing sugarcane, lying about the idol.
Yeah.
I like him. He's up for the challenges. Yes, he's not going to be the tallest, not the strongest, but I think he has a chance of surviving here.
I've been to 5 tribal councils. It's an absolute miracle that I've got this far. I was on a wishbone. It could have broken anyway. It worked in my favor last night.
If somehow they ask, it was a flat-out blindside. We said to David's face we were going to vote him off, and then we didn't. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
And remember to keep yourself on the outside of our tribe, just to make it look like.
I must disaster.
Yeah. And shake your head a lot. No, seriously, just whenever we're talking, just shake your head.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't overcook it though.
Okay.
I feel less and less part of this tribe every day. I feel ousted. I feel on the outside. I feel like I'm being used just for my vote, for if they need somebody to vote it out. So I think they would easily switch me for David, just to keep the tribe stronger, to go into the merge.
I've started thinking more and more that Sinead actually has that idol, and she's not showing it with us.
Why do you think that?
Buckley had the clue, and Sinead. Once they had the argument, then she gave it to Buckley. Then when she gave it to Buckley, Sinead came running to me and said, "Look, Buckley's got the clue." She didn't know what she was talking about. And I'm still reasonably sure that Buckley doesn't have it. Yeah. So yesterday's kind of stealing events changed my mind a little bit about Marion and Shane, especially their honour and their trustworthiness. I definitely think they're still honourable and trustworthy towards me, but it brings to realisation what they are capable of in terms of what their objectives are in the game and how far they're willing to go to achieve those.
Hey guys, day 14 man. 2 weeks into this unbelievable adventure.
I was heartbroken to see Jenna go, and I hope that if she was on the chopping board, she used the idol that we snuck in her bag, and that maybe she managed to blindside someone on the other side.
My game hasn't changed just because I've changed tribes. It's the same old game, and I have to do very, very well at challenges. Some things remain the same. So you can imagine for me, once again, if I don't deliver in those challenges, it's more like, well, perhaps he shouldn't be here. Hello, everybody.
We got mail. Mail! Hey, hey.
United you stand, divided you fall. Stay on this path, you could win it all. You'll bear the fruit if memory serves right. It's a jungle out there, but reward is in sight.
Beautiful. We must go into this confidently, but not arrogantly. Yeah. We must believe in our abilities. We've got a great team together now. Because you go there confidently and you're thinking clearly and your minds are open. You know, the reward's inside. That's it.
I got mail.
United you stand, divided you fall. Stay on this path, you could win it all. You'll bear the fruit if memory serves right. It's a jungle out there, but reward is in sight.
It definitely sounds like we're all going to be attached to each other, or we're going to be in a line, and we're going to have to run to different places and find things.
With the ropes all crisscrossed and someone shouting left, left, left. If that's the case, I wouldn't mind being up front, because with these arms you can just pat around and you can get perspective of where you are with no eyes quickly. And then there's two people. There's two people attached to me also.
And if there's someone shouting where to go?
I'll shout.
Yeah, that voice is unmistakable. It's like a screeching owl.
Guys, it's Seletan. I mean, they've got muscle, no brains.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come on in. Seletan, getting your first look at the new Utara. Jenna voted out at the last tribal council.
What happened? She had the idol. Why didn't she play it? Did she actually just decide that she didn't feel like putting up with certain people in the Utara tribe and decided to call it a day for herself? So yeah, we don't know what happened, but sad that she's gone.
Right, it is time to get to the next reward challenge. Here's how it's going to work. We'll be playing a series of rounds, and in the front of each round, you'll be shown a symbol, which you have to then remember. On my go, you'll make your way into the jungle, in whichever direction I point you, and your job is to go and find that symbol and bring it back. Both tribes will go in at the same time. Once you find it, shout your tribe's name loud and clear. Sounds simple enough, right? Thing is, you'll be chained together and going off into the jungle together as a tribe. That means you have to work together, communicate. You'll be doing everything in a tight-knit group. Guys, want to know what you're playing for? Yeah. You're playing for a series of fruit reward delicacies.
There was fruit on the menu for the winners. We're hungry. Any kind of food will do. Doesn't matter what it is.
Worth playing for, guys.
Absolutely.
Seletan, you have one extra player. That means somebody's going to sit out. I'll give you guys a few moments to talk about it, and then we'll get into position. Go ahead. Seletan, someone needs to sit out. Can't be the same person in back-to-back challenges. Who's it going to be?
We decided to give our big man a rest.
Solly, is that you? Solly was sitting out for Seletan, right? We'll get you chained up and into position. First round. In this round, you'll be playing for something we all know very well. Watermelon. So if you want to get some of that, you've got to bring me this. The direction you'll be going in is that way. So, Seletan, come line up next to Utara.
We decide that it'll be good to have two guys in the front, three ladies in the middle, then two guys at the back again. Because if we have to change direction, there's two guys pulling again.
Survivors ready?
Our strategy would probably be Shane's going to be in front, me at the back, and try and split everyone up as evenly as possible, shorts and bigger, smaller, whatever, so that we can compete and that we can find the first object before they do.
Go! Teamwork, imperative in this game.
Hurry up guys, behind me. Seletan, hurry up. Seletan, hurry up. Go right, go right.
Maddie.
Come right, Seletan, come right. Come right, Seletan. Come, Seletan, hurry up.
Come, guys. We're getting close.
Eyes open, eyes open.
Getting close, guys.
Eyes open.
Utara has the first reward.
That was a nice booster for us because we found it first. I think what went up with Seletan was they ran away too quickly and ran right past all the clues.
Well, Utara takes the first round of juicy watermelon, but there's a lot more to go. So, next round. Up for grabs, dragon fruit, very well known in these parts, packed with essential vitamins and minerals, and also has healing properties. So it's great for all those cuts, scrapes, and bruises that you guys have sustained in this game. If you want some of that, you've got to get this. It's a bottle of rum. Don't drink it on the way back. You'll be going in that direction. Survivors ready? Go!
Come on, Seletan. Come on, Seletan.
Faster, guys.
Come on, Seletan. Fast at the back, fast at the back. Come on, guys, come on.
There we go. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Left, they go left there.
Left, go left. Go, speed it up. Careful. Look around.
Faster, guys. But look around. Okay.
Somewhere right here.
Okay, guys, we're hot.
I'm gonna loosen it. Go.
Keep going forward. Guys, we're right here. There's a very close time.
There it is, dude. Seletan finds it, calls it. Second round goes to Seletan.
Tara weren't even in the picture because we blocked them out. We surrounded the area where the rum bottle was, and I found it, picked it up, and shouted Seletan. So it was 1-1.
Now we move to our third round. Both tribes standing at 1 each. Up for grabs. Once again, another local fruit. It's a melon-like fruit called honeydew. If you want that, you've got to bring me this. The direction you need to go in to find that is this way, up the hill. Survivors ready? Go! Race up those stairs now. Both tribes getting a hang of this being tethered together.
Come on.
Careful. Well done, Graham. Go, Graham. Come on.
Let's go. Hold on to start to pull you out.
Look out, First, go, Sinette. Go.
Wait, man.
Go, Sinette, you got to get up.
I'm trying.
Seletan seems to be taking the lead now. Seletan has it.
Well done, guys.
Seletan wins another round.
You right, Sinette?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm freaking injuring everything I can around here today. I slipped and fell down. I couldn't get up because they kept running. So I couldn't regain my balance to get back up. And so I kind of lost my temper there because, I mean, really, please just wait, let me get up and then I can go on.
Third round goes to Seletan. That's not 2 rounds to Seletan, 1 round to Tara. Right, up for grabs in our penultimate round. Another local favorite, rambutan. Very similar to our leeches back home. And these are packed with carbohydrates as well as protein, something I know your bodies are craving right now. This has also been used as a traditional medicine for centuries in these parts. You have some tall glasses of a rambutan juice up for grabs and 3 baskets to take back to camp. That can last you a while. So if you want that, you got to give me this. The direction you'll be taking is that way. Survivors ready? Go! Both tribes hustling. Ooh! Mark takes a slide. That means Seletan has a much needed lead in this game with Tara battling for it. They don't want to lose another round.
Keep going, Graham. Keep going straight, Graham.
Come, guys, let's run.
Left.
Hurry there, Carlos.
Careful.
Altaf calling the directions for Seletan.
Go.
Keep going. They're catching us. Keep going.
Yeah, right here.
Back. Yeah. Come on.
Look out. Mark.
You shouted before you had it.
You shouted before you had it.
You shouted before you had it.
Altaf saw the dagger and he put his hand out to grab it and shouted, Seletan. As he touched it, Mark grabbed it from the bottom and pulled it out of his hand.
Go take it.
No, Mark. Take it.
We'll let Nico make the call.
Yeah, let's go. Went to a video review, bit of one of these.
Right, listen up, guys. We have reviewed the footage. I can say for sure, though, that this round, the penultimate round, was without a doubt 100% a draw. What I'm going to do about that is share the spoils between the 2 tribes. I think that's the best way.
We were fortunate we drew that one. So I think it was a moral boost for our team.
Right, we're on to our final round. And safe to say, I think we can call this the grand prize. We're talking something we all know very well back home, pineapples. Not only filled with nutrition and minerals and all of the other good things, but also great for cooking, to add flavor to your bland food.
The pineapple was the big one. I know that they wanted it more than any of the other prizes.
Worth playing for everybody.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you want that, you've got to bring me what's in there. Direction. That away.
The next is going to be this way, me in front. And I said to Shane, don't worry, let me go in front. Because I knew that Graham's not going to get in front of me. And I will do what it takes to get to that gun.
So Barbara's ready?
Yes.
Yep. Go! Both tribes hustling now. Hustle, the word of the day. Indeed, what you need to do to get this prize. The grand prize. Pineapples. Watch it. Watch it. Go, go.
Turn. Keep going. You see, look, guys.
Go on!
Look.
Go on!
Wait, very close. I see it. Yeah! Utara!
Utara says David. Utara wins the round. Wins the pineapples.
Well done, Mark.
Well done, guys. I've got cat's eyes. You see them? And I spotted the gun. Winner.
How does that taste, guys?
Amazing.
There you go.
Honestly, it is. I thought it would taste different because it's yellow watermelon, but it's fantastic. I can't tell you how much it's worth when you haven't had that sort of thing for so long.
Exactly what you need on a hot tropical island. Honeydew, excellent source of nutrients as well as hydration.
I've never taken fruit so seriously in my life.
Pineapples to last you days, maybe all the way to the end.
But I think they got the better of the rewards because the pineapple is, it's a lot of pineapple.
Where would I dress and how long? Like 2 weeks.
We had some of those South China Sea leeches, something orangutan or something like that. The most divine fruit I've ever tasted.
Utara Seletan, I think it's safe to say this entire challenge is a draw. Grab your stuff, grab your fruit, and then back to your camps.
It was another fantastic one. And I mean, to have it literally split down the middle shows that they're not that far ahead of us.
Enjoy the pineapples, eh? That's going to be good stuff.
For the first time, Seletan and Utara drew.
Well done, guys. Fantastic performance. And whether we like it or not, we level the playing fields with them. Suddenly, they're not so far ahead.
Yeah. I would have loved it to be like playing for chicken and steak and rolls and things of substance, but I guess beggars can't be choosers out here.
Yeah. Oh my word, it's like a giant-sized lychee.
Wow. We're just happy to have won something, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Mm-hmm. What do they call this again? Ramadans or what?
Very nice.
Better than lychee.
Very better than lychee, right?
The way it turned out, though, I'm happy with the result.
Yeah, 2.5. The pineapple's a little bit more than ours, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You did well.
Jenna got voted off at the last tribal council out of Utara. So what we do know is that the idol's no longer here. It's either played or at Utara, or it's probably not played. If anyone wants to share a pillow with me now for the afternoon nap, I'm more welcome to try. Utara was revealed to us, and we straight away saw that Jenna was voted out, and straight away I have the theory in my mind that David flipped.
Now that Jen's gone, there's no horse bride. We don't need to hold back.
That even happened. Like, she had to admit it here.
I think they split the votes.
Yeah, but then what she gave it to David to play.
Yeah,
She's stupid.
Should probably assume that
David is sad. I think David betrayed her. I'm telling you now. Yeah. Good night. Good night.
I think Utara is a bunch of very sneaky people. Their alliances are based on some very strategic players. Our alliance is based on more trustworthy players, hard players in the game. So now it just comes down to who wins the most immunities and who can actually get someone to flip. That's what it comes down to. Survivor is a numbers game, and that's the reality of it. If you don't have the numbers, you're going home.
Unbelievable that small little oyster can hold on like that, eh?
Are you feeling?
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm going to kill these mussels tonight. I was skipping like a gazelle or something.
Yeah.
Wasn't even running.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wanted to ask you something, and I wanted you to be very honest with me.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you have the hidden immunity idol.
No, I don't.
And before you answer the question,
I really don't.
I may or may not know where it is.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to ask you straight up.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you straight up, I don't have it. I swear to you on my life. On my daughter's life, I don't have it.
Okay.
I don't know why he asked me that, because I think it's quite obvious. If I had it, I would have shared it with him. Or would I? You're pretty good with clues, so I mean, if it was there,
you would have found it by now.
Yeah.
Sure. It's tiring. People here may very well lie to me about some things. I hope not. All I can do is hope. If she has the idol or not, and she said no.
And you believe her?
I want to believe her.
My gut instinct is saying Bukle.
I mean, Bukle, I got the feeling that if she did have it, she would have played it the other night. In Zambia. But then again, maybe not. The idol's not that important to me in terms of, I don't think it'll be a great tool to use or anything like that, but I think that it is very important from a defensive perspective, how it can be used against you. We in this together, the five of us, it really could help us when we get to the merge, and it wastes a lot of my energy and time thinking and looking for it. And if Bukle has it, that's great. I just want to know that Bukle has it, because then we can plan accordingly. No, it's fine, but we can plan then. You know what I mean? At the moment, we can't even plan because we don't know where it is.
You don't know where is it.
If one of the five of us gets the boot, it's probably going to be either Shane or myself, because we're the kind of more threatening ones within the alliance. So if somebody's got the idol and they don't like me, I'm not going to be too happy.
Bless me.
He's paranoid, eh?
About a lot of things.
It's one thing knowing you don't have it, and it's another thing wanting to know where. But it's like a crusade for him. He almost box clever with the second idol. Hold it. And really only use it to save someone if they're worth saving. We've only got one more player that we could afford to lose, then it's into our lines. You know what I mean?
Would you vote off before David?
Just simply because we need strong players.
Yeah, but what if David is playing the perfect double agent?
He's not that smart. He's not that smart. I would know. Look at me. I swear to you, I would know. So you don't just suddenly become a good double agent. You either are that kind of person or you're not. His career is a lone career. You know what I mean? It's by yourself.
You know what I mean? Dealing with people when you have to. It's not people. That's a skill, an art that you develop, not... I'm afraid you and I are the only ones that have that.
What do you think happened to Jenna?
I don't think Jenna would have given the idol to David, personally.
I also don't think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them stole it out of a bag.
And how would they have known? That's the thing.
Why not check, though?
Yeah. They're not like nice people like us.
Yeah, they are sneakier bystanders.
Yeah.
So I think one of them stole it out of a bag.
So now not only do we have to be disappointed and worried that she's gone, we have to worry that one of them have an idol to play.
Yeah. Let's see what happens with David if he goes next. If David doesn't go and somebody like Stephen, Shane or Marion goes,
then
I think Stephen, Shane and Marion are the top three, honestly, to go to.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If one of them go, then that means that David has played the idol or something.
Yeah.
Or somebody's played an idol.
A lot of other Selatan members feel that David switches alliances very easily and goes with the flow.
Because we're the minority now. We're four. We take it as David's flip. There's only 4 Selatan left in this game and 9 Utara.
That's
scary, yeah? So we're going to have to trust these 3 that we have here.
Yeah.
It's amazing how one small move has taken our chances from bringing like at least the top 5 from here all the way down to here and put us at the bottom of the picking order.
Yeah.
Scared, yeah?
David's snoring is special. He needs to get that scene too, because you can hear him struggle to breathe and then he stops for a few seconds, then he starts breathing again. It's a bamboo compartment. When it's wet, bamboo, it's even louder than that.
Hello.
Morning, Dad. How's it, guys? Okay. Morning, President. Good morning. Just watch that nail there.
All the better.
Yeah? Good bamboo.
Yeah. Like tripod.
From day one, there's pressure on me to perform in these challenges. And it's something that I thrive in. And that's something that my oppositions or even my own teammates need to understand. There is nothing that gives me more juice, more fire, deep down in my gut, than any challenge against any man, anywhere, at any time.
Selatan, are you ready for war?
This boy is going to give it 120%, and this boy is most probably going to win. And that's what happens more often than not.
Hey guys, come on in.
I can see we're back at the shipwreck. I can see targets up again, and I can see 2 catapults.
We're trying to figure out what we're doing, but we know through the mail that we read, there's going to be some aiming, some shooting or something.
Straight away, I'm thinking Solly.
I could see that there was swimming involved.
And shooting at a target.
Guys, ready for your next tribal immunity challenge?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'll take that back, Val. Bring it over. Tribal immunity, once again, up for grabs. Win this, and you are safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Guaranteed another day in this game. Lose, and somebody's going home. This is how it's going to work. Both tribes will stand by on your mats. On my go. Make your way into the water and swim out to the back of that shipwreck. Once you get to the back, up the ropes and onto the deck. Everybody has to be on the deck before two of you break away. Make your way down the front of that shipwreck, down the ladders and onto your raft. The rest of the tribe, you'll be passing your coconuts down and loading them onto that raft. Once you've done so, both tribes, once again, you've got to be on that raft before you move on, and that is to row out and around the buoy line towards the beach. Once you get to the beach, moor it to the mooring stake on the beach and start offloading those coconuts. Bring them into the demarcated zone. Once your entire tribe is on their mat, two of you start firing away at the stack of crates. You can rotate who fires and who assists, but only two people are allowed on that firing platform at any given time. Aim of the game, you want to shoot a straight line of 3 targets, diagonally, vertically, or horizontally. First tribe to shoot 3 targets in a line wins this challenge and walks away with tribal immunity. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
I'll give both tribes a moment to strategize and then we'll get to it.
Immediately in my mind, I'm thinking, it doesn't help we send our fast swimmers to the deck. It's the slowest ones need to get to the deck as quickly as possible.
Stephen and Shane will get to the front because probably the better 2 swimmers.
Surely there should be 2 people helping the weaker swimmers pulling them.
We are. Sunette has got a very bad leg, and Siva's not exactly Chad Leclerc, but then neither am I. But I can help myself in water.
We have to get as many coconuts on as we can. I think it's going to be difficult to shoot them. Okay.
When I look at my tribe, I see hunger in our eyes because Jenna got voted out last night and we want revenge.
Don't worry about them. Okay? This is what we have to do.
This is ours.
Okay, let's do this. Seletan, you have 1 extra player. Someone's going to have to sit out. Can't be the same person in back-to-back challenges. Who's it going to be? Ukle, you're going to stay behind on the mat when the rest of the tribe makes your way into the water. Survivors ready? Go! Survivors ready? Go! Both tribes into the water. They've done this before. Seletan, a little bit ahead of Utara at this stage of the game. Once again,
Xavion goes, but myself and Graham help Val because she's not a great swimmer.
Xavion, beeline to the back of that shipwreck. David and Shane helping Sunette on Utara.
We told everyone to walk as far as possible. Once you can't walk anymore, then you start swimming, get to the back.
Utara slowly falling behind. Seletan's members now all the way to the back of the deck. Altaf emerging onto the deck first for Utara. Everybody's got to be on the deck before you move on. 4 members for Seletan, 5 members for Seletan on the deck. Only 2 for Utara, 3 for Utara. Mark helping Shane onto the deck now. Kone and Xavion dragging Solly onto the deck. Solly is on the deck.
They are already everyone on deck. I think, and we still got 4 members. I'm helping pull up members.
Seletan first on passing down those coconuts. Utara still Utara is now on the deck. Utara now getting into the mix. Stephen makes his way onto the raft. Looks like Shane will be helping him there.
Our tribe is throwing over as many coconuts as we can. We're actually very close to leaving at this point.
And Utara losing a couple of coconuts. Seletan making quick work of loading those coconuts. They're almost done, almost ready to move on.
On our right-hand side, I could just see them, a bit behind us.
Sivu and Mark taking their time with those coconuts. Every precious second counts once you get to the firing line. Seletan done with the coconuts, moving on to the next phase. They're going to get on that raft and make their way around the buoy line and to the beach.
Yeah, we didn't need that many, but you don't want to run out as well.
Seletan, they are off. Utara now catching up quickly. They've opted to leave some behind. That might cost them later. It might cost them. Whatever you got, you got. And now the rowing begins.
They're probably 2-3 meters ahead, but not far ahead. We can see where we are. We're not too far behind.
Both tribes almost around the corner. Seletan with a slight lead. You've got to make your way to your stake with your raft once you cross the red buoy.
What makes it difficult at this stage is that the current isn't working in our favor, and it's pushing us to one side.
Utara making quick work of their rowing. Both tribes so close to docking that raft. Seletan, you are past, you can go. Utara almost there. Utara working hard to pass that buoy line. This game still belongs to anyone. You are through, Utara. You can go, 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 go. Bring your raft to the stake. Moor your raft and you can start unloading those coconuts. Seletan using the sheet to grab the coconuts. Utara now using their sheet to grab the coconuts. Neck and neck in this challenge right now. Both tribes so close in this challenge. Everybody on the mat before you start firing.
Straight away, everyone decides that myself and Solly should be doing the catapulting.
Solly firing Xavier, the assistant. 2 people, David and Shane for Utara now. 1 shot down for Seletan, no score.
I think with the catapult, it's not only about your strength, it's your speed as well. Shane's got a little bit of both.
Shane now striking for Utara. Solly drops his coconut. Shane fires. It's a miss.
The mistake we're making is 2 of us are grabbing onto it and holding onto it as we're firing it, and it's not going in the direction that we want it to.
No scoring on either side. Speed can kill this game for you. Take your time. Solly takes a shot. It is through. 1 score for Seletan. Lower middle. Shane now taking another shot. They miss again. Solly, another shot, another miss. Much harder than it looks.
I don't want Solly to get all 3. I want to at least get 1.
Right. Xavier now going for striking. Solly assisting. Xavier shoots. It's over. Solly passing a coconut. Xavier goes again. Another miss. Left, right. Lots of missing here. Sivu and Shane are shooting together. It's a strike. Another strike. Seletan, 2 strikes, 1 line. That means they are so close. 1 strike away from winning this challenge. Seletan shoots. They miss. Utara strikes. Utara's got 1 strike on the board. Seletan 2.
Suddenly, everyone's believing that we can actually pull this off.
Another miss on Seletan. Utara strikes, another strike, not the same line. Utara 2 strikes on the board. Seletan 2 strikes on the board. Seletan in the lead though. Xavier shoots. It is a close, but it's a miss. Utara struggling to keep up now. Mark now shooting. Will it make a difference? First shot from Mark is a miss.
Solly and Xavier in the turn hit the edges. 1 bottom edge, top edge, right edge, over the top.
1 shot is all it takes for Seletan. 1 shot to win this challenge. Utara in the mix still. Utara still very much in this challenge. Another strike for Utara. Utara now. 1 to go. 1 strike from each tribe.
And it's becoming a little bit worrying because we hear on the other side that they've also got 2 in a row.
This is anybody's game, neck and neck. No time to waste now. 1 strike on either side can win this challenge. Utara very much in the game now. Solly shoots, he misses. It's a miss on both sides.
So it was 2-2 and it was all up to 1 lucky coconut, you know. And we had 3 right in the middle lined up. The 2 bottom ones were done. We just needed to get the top one.
Solly going now. It's a miss for Utara. It's a shoot. It is a score. Seletan wins this challenge and wins immunity.
We were seconds and millimeters away. Today was just pure luck.
Utara so close by a hair's breadth. But Seletan takes the win. It just does not get tighter than that. Seletan, once again, tribal immunity is yours. Seletan, that means you guys are safe from the vote at Tribal Council. Utara, not so for you. I'll see you later at Tribal Council, where somebody will be going home. Someone will be the 8th person voted out of this game. Grab your stuff, and on back to your camps.
You know, the team did a fantastic job. It was just unbelievable. I mean, this team is really great. It's just perhaps they've needed me from the beginning a whole lot more. They would have never lost.
Come on, gang. Guys, you know what I'm really proud of? Is that in every phase where it was teamwork, in every phase we were ahead of it. But every single one of you were a great performance. Okay?
Well done, guys. No, it was a team.
It was nice watching from the outside.
We were getting the vibe.
I heard you shouting. I heard you shouting first.
When we got together on day one of the new tribe, we said, you know, we want to win the immunity challenges and make sure that they keep going to Tribal Council. Okay, we're going to mark it quickly, guys. Day
15.
Payday.
Payday. Officially 2 weeks since we got on the island.
I think at the moment, Seleta and staying out of Tribal Council is the best thing for us because we need to get Val and Buchle on our side in terms of voting for us, making them feel comfortable in the tribe. Solly, I definitely think is on board, but I think he's probably the smarter of the three of them. So, you know, if it does come down to Tribal Council, I would think he'd probably be the one to go.
But as Philip found out, the 10-day rope gets caught on the 11th day. He got sent home on the 11th night. I'm glad this Survivor is working out that way, where the cheaters and the thieves and the rogues are getting voted off.
Yeah.
And the honest good people are staying behind. It's hope for mankind after all.
Coconut, rambutan, immunity, good friends, beautiful island.
What's missing?
Gin and tonic.
Guys, it's really not much for me to say. As long as you left nothing out there, you gave it your all. That's all that matters for me. I'm not happy about losing it.
Hey, look, I can't call this shot. You the guys who I'm the stepson here.
You're the redheaded stepchild.
I'm the redheaded stepchild. Up until now, this game has been beyond my reach. Every time I've tried to apply myself physically, I've basically failed. If I make merge, I think it'll be a brand new sheet.
We, once again, were carrying a weak member of our team right from the beginning of the challenge. I feel nothing voting Soneto. I know she's part of the Alliance, but I feel absolutely nothing. She should volunteer to go home today. We have to start thinking clever now. We're starting to get to the point where we're hurting. We are much weaker than the other team.
Definitely. Yeah.
But it's starting to make sense strength-wise.
Definitely.
I mean, the girl can't walk. This is not a home life. This is survival. And it's about surviving against the other team.
It's about surviving and being strong in the match, because otherwise we'll have to vote each other out.
Yes, because you will have to execute one of our players. Okay.
Yeah, cool. That's cool, eh?
I'm the most dangerous player in this game.
If I went to the Selatan tribe, the new one, I had Solly Buhle strong with them. They believe I voted with them. This side, there's original 5Ds. Also think I voted with them. So one of them has to be wrong, but they both strongly believe I'm with them. I want to keep it that way without people noticing. Keep it powerful, yeah.
Tell me how you're feeling?
Well, physically, I'm freaking hurt, but emotionally, I'm feeling quite vulnerable. I mean, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think they will vote? Which way they will go? Probably me, eh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a chat with you.
I'll swim alone.
Thanks, Sinead.
story of my life. Always on the outside, always alone, minding my own business, watching everybody else, conniving, backstabbing. They want to judge me one way. They'll discover I'm not, so yeah.
We need to tell Sunit. She wants to know, and I mean, you can see she's collecting her things. Needs to go.
Yeah.
And as much as I know it weighs heavy on you, let's not even go down the road of not taking responsibility for it. If it was you or me that was injured, and we know that we cost our team 2 precious minutes each in each challenge, we would fall on our sword. So there's going to be tears, I can tell you now. You've got a nice woolly blanket. I mean, if she wants, can she cry on your shoulder? It'll absorb all the water.
Yeah, thanks, Shane.
You can't play Survivor, nobody has, without compromising something. So you don't put so much pressure on yourself. I think that game is going to come back to haunt him. Sunit.
I know.
It's been such a tough one because we're at the point where we're just getting picked off one at a time. I'm so sorry if your feelings are hurt. That's
No. You can't take it personally in this game, and I know that, Shane. I knew I was next on the pecking order. I've got no hard feelings.
But you can see, all of us, how down we are. No, you can see. I mean,
I know we've got some really badasses on this team, and they're playing the game as it should or shouldn't be played. But they showed a genuine side, which I really, really appreciate. I said, have honesty and respect for your teammates.
Oh my word! Nice one.
So from a loyalty perspective, I want to keep Sunit. But you know what? I was thinking about it a lot yesterday, and it's not the end of the world for me because in all honesty, I didn't actually choose her to be a part of this alliance. You kind of ran and grabbed her before kind of me and Shane had any say in it. So it's not really on my head from that perspective. Sunit was promised top 5, not by me, but by Marion. So although I feel kind of a loyalty towards her and a responsibility towards her, it's not really on my head as much as it is on Marion's.
He came to me and he's like, yeah, well, I didn't want Sunit and Shane didn't want Sunit. You kind of forced her into this alliance because you liked her. So it's all on your head. Is he now the kingpin and he's pulling the shots?
No, he's trying to be the kingpin. There's no kingpin. That's the thing.
I started to challenge an idol.
No, there's no kingpin. I mean, don't even worry about that. The reason he's saying it now is because he can't deal with his conscience of voting off. Can't.
He never wants to get his hands dirty, like when we stole Jenna's idol. He says, I had nothing to do with it, but then he turns around and says, we have to keep the idol full when one of us is in danger. So why do you get to use the idol when you had nothing to do with it? So it's like, don't get other people to do your dirty work. Stephen is going to take this hands down. Yeah. He's just too good to be true. He's like, too perfect. Like, I see past their blue eyes.
We have to take out Stephen first. If everybody just uses their minds, they would see that Stephen would be the next logical choice because he would be a very, very, very hard competitor to defeat. So I take the idol.
Shit, he's about to eat the fan.
If all goes according to plan and everybody is convinced that I should go tonight, my vote will be the only one that counts, and that would be for Stephen.
I didn't know it's a shame he's gonna peak. He literally took my thoughts and my words out of my mouth, my brain, my soul. Like she took everything that I was thinking.
The person that I am here on Survivor is very, very similar to the person that I am in real life. If I did decide to, be a conniving weasel and get to the final two, no matter what I do, the rest of South Africa would think that that's me. I feel kind of loyalty towards you.
Oh, wow.
Obviously because of the promise that Marion made you right in the beginning.
Yes.
But as in any democracy, kind of the vote rules, so I was a bit overpowered 3-1. So I'm really sorry to see you go.
Oh, well,
and
it's like I said, it's one of those things.
I mean, I was going to go as far as to not even write your name down tonight, so just write some random person.
Yeah. But good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, in a democracy, there's more than one vote, and I was outvoted 3-1. She's kind of succumbed to the fact that she's going home and come to peace with it.
Okay, now I just feel like a pig. I just don't know. I'm not sure about what I'm gonna do yet.
Tonight I can honestly say that I'm safe. For once in my life I can say, on Survivor I can say, I am safe. Yes, I believe in miracles.
Hey guys, place your torches, grab a seat. Utara, welcome to Tribal Council. First off, let me say, people feel differently about this game. What happens in Survivor stays in Survivor, or I'm going to play it like I would back home. But everyone comes into this game knowing about the rules. The tagline is outwit, outplay, outlast. What does the term outwit mean? Stephen.
So I think outwit is definitely has a strategic connotation. And there's two ways of outwitting people, I guess, is what you're alluding towards. You can outwit people straight down the line just because you got a better plan or you've done more homework or something like that. Or you can actually be more devious in your deception and your outwitting.
Marion, what is your interpretation of outwit?
It's definitely being strategic and being one step ahead of your competitor. So we at all times right now have to be one step ahead of Salitan. We have to be thinking what is happening there, thinking of different scenarios going on. That's what, I guess it's just strategy at the end of the day.
But Nico, if I may speak, there are a couple of little thorns in the side of their flesh that they don't know about. Genevieve was voted out the other night. Did you know that Genevieve had an immunity idol in her?
I don't know anything in this game, David.
Let me inform you.
I'm just the host.
Okay, Genevieve had an immunity idol in her. She was given an immunity idol to come and save her here. Corné comes up to her and says to Genevieve, I've left something in your bag for you. But it's so loud, we all hear it. So we all get suspicious, well, what's in Genevieve's bag? Genevieve goes for a walk. They climb into the bag and they find the hidden immunity idol, the one I found. They take the idol from her.
Who takes the idol from her?
Come on.
Shane.
Okay, so we've got an immunity idol. We know that Booklet's got an immunity idol there. So all we have to tell them is, you guys are going to hit the immunity idol amongst your tribe here. So we might be down in numbers, but we're going to try and rattle their cage a bit. Keep the idol, expose their idol, and let's see what's happened.
Stephen, stealing that idol protected the tribe, protected your alliance. Someone else could have gone home. Was it the right thing to do?
I didn't approve of it, no. I knew that it was happening, but I definitely didn't approve. I think that if she got an idol, it's hers to play, and we need to get it out strategically, should I say.
Marion.
You know, Nico, in the game of Survivor, there's no rule that says you may not steal an idol or you may not outwit your competitor far beyond their wildest imagination. So in my books, I take my hat off to Shane. It is one of the best moves I've seen. So Do I feel bad that it was taken? No, I don't. I think she should have looked after her property better. And it serves her right for writing my name down.
That idol is a curse. It's been stolen from me, it was stolen from her, but people lie about it though. So, she got what she deserved.
But now that curse is in this tribe. Shane, where is the curse now?
It's back at camp, and it's waiting to be used back on them.
Sinead, how do you feel about the idol?
Well, this is going to be quite interesting. The idol has probably magical powers because I held it in my hand today and I felt temptation like never before in my life. The reason for that is that I know that I am the next on the pecking order to be going.
So, are you going home tonight?
Yes, I do believe I am.
So it seems like there's a tribal decision has been taken tonight. How do you make that decision? How did you come to that decision as a tribe, Shane?
I think what's happened is, not I think, I know, it's come down to literally millimeters between us and the other tribe. And there wasn't even much discussion needed. That's where we've come down to. And it's nothing against Sunette.
Sunette, how do you feel about that?
I've got hidden talents. It just takes a long while for me to get to expose them. I gave it all I had. And yesterday it was good enough. Today, unfortunately, it wasn't.
If we are going to have a chance of any of these people being in the final 5 or 6, we need to be on point every single time.
I don't know about that. If everybody writes down my name and I write down just one name, they'll be going if I use that idol.
With that, it is time to vote. Shane, you're up first. Anyone in possession of a hidden immunity idol? If you are, now would be the time to play it. Person with the highest number of votes will be voted out and must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sunette. Sunette, that's 2 votes, Sunette. Sunette, that's 3 votes, Sunette. 8th person voted out of Survivor South Africa Champions. Sunette. Sunette, that's 4, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Although tonight's vote was predetermined coming into Tribal Council, from here on out, it's only going to get tougher. And the next person, from what I can see, definitely not going to go so willingly. Grab your torches, head back to your camp. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
There might be a reason why I didn't take that idol today. It might be for someone else to win this game who deserves it more than I do. I know I'm going to see myself and think, you stupid girl, why did you do that? But I knew that they needed strength in the tribe. I respect that. I didn't have any hard feelings towards anybody.
Sunil, I'm so proud of you and all you've accomplished in this game. I'm gonna miss you.
I hope that somebody from Utara will get to win this.
Next time on Survivor. Another sweltering day in the tropics. Supersport presenters Derek Alberts and Carol Shabalala, both of them here to assist you in the next reward challenge. Want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
Okay, to the left, to the...
Okay, now pull, and pull, and pull.
Quick.